Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And maybe a little bit comes. Just 3 hits and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2. Paul DeYoung. Count still full 3-2. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, but the feed is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag.
And that play is indicative has gone so far. They make the routine plays difficult, and if there's a tough play, they really struggle with it. They need to tighten up their fundamentals so they can get back on track.
With runners in scoring position this season, DeYoung is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's a...
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Grisham is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Line drive to center field. In there, base hit. Goldschmidt rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Row. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in.
Fouled off. Here's the 0-2.
No, that missed. That's the ball. 1 and 2 is the count.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Next to bat for St. Louis, Miles Michaelis. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Fouled away. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Red. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand. This is loaded. This side is here in the inning. Lead to a run for the Redbirds. Leading off the end. They'll need him to get something going here. And he'll power in a fastball 4 for strike 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Talk about auspicious beginnings. That's the way to start an inning, folks. Driver, and you see when it rolls to the wall, he puts it into another gear and legs out a triple. There are a lot of ways to score from third with no outs.
The 0-1 pitch.
Ball inside.
Hot shot on the ground is short. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull at 1-1. Jurickson Profar digs in next. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping.
0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Nope. Ball.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Edman is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
So 2 are gone, and the Padre will be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
This one's down to third. In time, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He flew out in his last at-bat. And the first pitch of the inning here, it's 1-0. Fastball well outside.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not lined up. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-1 home. Swing and a liner. Diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
At the plate, Lane Thomas. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Lane Thomas becomes the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, Paul.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here, but nothing's going on. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Abrams is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready once again, Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 game. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets to continue. Edman rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home. And the tag will be too late as they take the lead now at 2-1. Brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. 0-1 the count.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the other.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Forced to settle for 1. Leading off the inning, Francisco Mejia, as they'll look to get something going here. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in, Arias.
Gabriel.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And he misses with it, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's the ball.
He's going to be looking down at the third base coach right now, hoping he takes this bunt sign off. It's just a lost art in today's game.
The 2-1 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Taylor Trammell will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now.
86. Taylor Trammell.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. No home runs as of yet and 6 RBIs. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. And it's fouled away. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. But all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just in third. Out in front of it, strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it is. Fouled off.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. Anderson Espinoza takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 56, Anderson.
Here for strike one.
One ball, one strike.
Lifted in the air out to right. Abrams is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The catcher, number 4.
Here comes the first pitch.
Molina.
And here's another fly ball. This one's heading out to center field. Abrams is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter, number
into the box now. Brad Miller. No hits to this point.
Miller.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The count to Miller. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On with it, the first is Hosmer, and Next to the plate for the Padres, C.J. Abrams. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Abrams.
Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Edman is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Trent Grisham, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. And he lays off there, 1-0. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Weekly hit towards first. He's right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Eric Hosmer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen. But
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Miles Mikolas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least intend.
And he pops him up back behind second base. Profar backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Edman. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. For third, the relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know manager's thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up. With 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. Ready for another chance. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving in.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. He hit the for third. The relay, and they're not going to get him at third. He's in there with nobody out as the potential tying run.
Francisco.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the bit of the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. And this is taken outside for ball one. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. We're in the seventh inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. To the Padres catcher.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
3-2, full count. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. The throw's offline. He's safe. And this ball game is tied here in the seventh.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield. Tying run comes in to score.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Vamos a ver. Bueno.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and
Ahí me escuchan. A ver, conéctate tú ahí. Saluda.
That's not an easy pitch to hold. I know it looked like it was way out of the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Vamos, Padres. Arias. Tuya, Arias. Valiendo verga. Fuck David. Vamos a meter a Manny Machado. Métete al YouTube. Frankie 418, ponle YouTube. Te va a salir la transmisión. Y me vas a escuchar. Y Machado. No, hombre.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball.
Perdona. ¿Salió?